Hey, what's up, everyone? It's your boy, Canadace. Um, oh, it looks like we got a viewer here using the Streamlabs thing to keep in touch with everyone. So, yeah. Oop. I wish it would let me see who all is in chat, like specifically, but yeah. So, yeah, just waiting. This is the time of the night when we're just waiting for people to come in here, so hopefully all is well. Didn't do anything fancy for the intro this time or anything like that. Um, I think it'll probably be a slowish episode because, for one thing, the one of my main contributors or commenters or whatever, the person who views me the most, Shani, is filming a feature film that she helped get off the ground. She's one of the actors in it, but she, behind the scenes, was one of the people that they did a short film version of it, and she helped to get a distributor and everything, and they're making a feature length version of it now. And she was one of the ones that helped negotiate the deal, so that was kind of neat. And now she's making the film. Um, it's mostly a favor, I think, to her roommates, who are actually the writer and director. Let's move this up here. I don't know if I didn't. I don't know if you can hear me better now, but yeah. So let's also we'll quit Discord for now because I just used it to let people know that I was live, and you don't need to hear all the notifications and everything. But yeah, um, so my friend Shani is busy filming one of her many features. She's been in feature films in the past, but not for a little while, so this is kind of neat. But yeah, because of that, she's probably going to be busy today, from what I understand, so she probably won't make it. But my friend for Legacy, who I just, as I was saying his name, popped up in chat, he'll be streaming after me, so instead of throwing to Shani or whatever, I'll encourage you to go see my friend FR0 LEGACY Fro Legacy, or we call him Frog. Yeah, once my stream is done, his probably will be starting, and you can keep the party going and head over there. I know I'll be in his chat when he starts. So yeah, so how you doing today, Frog? That's the thing about this, is you gotta wait for so this isn't working on my phone here, so let's see what's going on. Anyway, yeah. Frog's cold. I know. I went out to get some bread today. I didn't want to do a full grocery get, but even just getting bread and stuff, I was ready to. I had coffee brewing when I came back so that it would be nice and warm for me. And yeah. So I don't know if we're going to get more people in or if it's just you and I this time, Frog. A lot of people, I think, actually, by my viewing numbers, I think more people watch this after the fact whenever they get time on YouTube than actually watch it live, from what I understand. I haven't checked the numbers in a while. Oh, by the way, this is my Nelvana of the Northern Lights mug. It's a famous forgotten comic book from the 40s. It still has echoes in Canadian pop culture, but it was one of the first major Canadian comics, and female superhero that predates Wonder Woman by a little bit. But then after World War II, all the Canadian comic book companies had to compete with the American ones, and they all went out of business. And so she kind of disappeared, and then sort of had a resurgence. Sorry, I'm just trying to get this chat working on my phone. I think that might have done it anyway. But I guess I don't really need it because I can see it on Streamlabs in front of me. But I always set the camera up so that it more or less looks so it looks more like I'm looking at it when I'm actually looking at the screen. Just a little pro tip. I probably should have placed it more in line with the chat and then angled it, but I was in kind of a hurry, so that's because D&D but was canceled tonight. Yeah, that's right. Speaking of D&D, kind of, my brother just got a new LARPing hammer, and while I always make fun of LARPing, it is pretty cool. It looks like it's made out of copper or something. It's like a big, or iron, like knit iron or something. But anyway, it's like a bronzish colored, bronze. It's like a bronze colored, like Warhammer and stuff, but it's really soft. So I was joking, hey, does it have a squeaker in it? I think it would be badass if it squeaked every time you hit somebody. And he was like, come down here to Ottawa and find out how much it squeaks when I hit people, basically implying you beat me with it. But yeah, I have my stream monitor and webcam in the same place, so it looks like I'm talking to my chat. Yeah, I could actually mount this on top of the, like, take the camera off of the little tripod it comes with and mount it on top of the monitor I use, because I have a dual monitor setup. I think I've showed it in past streams, but I kind of don't want to do that because it just, to get the angle perfect, it's not quite, you just can't get it right. But anyway, yeah, so what was I saying? Oh yeah, so it'll be a smaller stream, I think, today. If we get more people, or even if you get sick of just chit-chatting Frog, what we can do is, I've got my PlayStation on standby here, so I can go to my capture card and play something. I can play some more Back to the Future, the game, which is what I started streaming with, more or less. But then my audience numbers kind of trickled off, so I was like, whatever. I was between chapters, and so the people that were the most interested, I was like, oh, I'll just wait for them to come back before I do it, and then they never did. Like Andy, People's Press News and stuff, he still messages me and is like, oh, I missed your stream, and it's like, well, I mean, I did say on Discord and various places, Twitter, and it's like, advertise it as much as possible I was going to be streaming. This time I actually went on, I set up a thing on my public Facebook page. I put a post as soon as I found out that the game was canceled today, to be like, hey, I'm going to stream on Saturday, and it recommended that I would get more views if I did it like Friday at like 10 a.m. or whatever, so I did. And then when I checked it, of course I got more views when I originally published it, but I published it and then I set up a like scheduled one so that it went again to be like, hey, don't forget. But I actually wrote them both at the same time. But anyway, so yeah, I mean, I just started streaming. I started streaming on Facebook. One thing, I had the college film I worked on, Resident Dork. My streams were going there and not to my main page, and I didn't know that until a couple streams ago. So I was just going through the Resident Dork page, and a bunch of my streams are on there. So the director and writer and stuff of that movie, and the college itself, I was gonna say probably weren't too impressed, but nobody probably pays attention to that page anyway. It's been more or less dormant since 2011. I think I, on purpose, posted something in when one of the professors that helped us passed away. I posted something about it there because it was only a year or so after. And then I might have posted something about my other zombie movie I did just as a joke kind of thing to be because some of the same people that were at the college, not that worked on that movie specifically, but some of the people who were a year behind me and stuff, helped me with the other zombie movie, so they knew about both. Oh, my brother just texted me back. Him and I were chit-chatting. I don't know if you heard, you probably heard the incoming text notification, which is just me going, incoming text. And I did that to basically as a joke, because my brother complained about whatever text notification I had, because I changed it from the default, but everything has the bloop ding. So it's like, I couldn't tell what was what, so text messages, I changed to something else, and he made a comment about it, so I changed it to a recording of me going, incoming text, and then when it went off after that, he'd be like, what? But I thought it was A, helpful to know what it was, and B, I think it's funny, and C, people tend to like it, who aren't my brother. People think it's kind of a neat idea because it lets you know what it is, and I don't know if you can see that Christmas tree there. I took it off the table it was sitting on, but it's still tall enough that you can still see part of it. My mom still hasn't come to collect it. It's not my Christmas tree, so I can't put it in storage or anything because I don't own it. It was brought over for a Christmas party we had in November for when my brother was down last, November 20th. And she still hasn't taken it back yet, so yeah. But anyway, I'm going to see her tomorrow if I had a way of carrying it or something, I'd probably bring it, but it's really awkward, and I don't want to. If I had a bag or something I could put it in, I would give it back. But she didn't leave a box or anything. She just brought it and decorated my house and then left. So, anyway, and then I was like, yeah, January 2nd, I wouldn't mind if you came back and got it, and here it is, January 29th, and it's still here, so I don't know. But anyway, what can you do? Shani posted she was streaming in 30 minutes. Really? I mean, I tell her when I'm streaming, and she's like, oh, I can't wait. And then she's like, immediately forget. Or it's like my mom, where she's like, there's something Saturday at 5:30 my time. What was it? Maybe I was going to stream. Yeah, it had something to do with streaming. That must be it. I was going to stream Saturday. It's like, you have a schedule posted for when you're going to stream. Meanwhile, I'm like, is there a hockey game? Yes. Oh, it was canceled last second? Okay, we're doing streaming instead. Otherwise, I always stream the same days. But I picked up, on Saturdays. Yeah, exactly. I picked up Frog. I think you already know this, but if anyone's watching this, like, in the future, hello from yesteryear, January 29th, 2022. It was a simpler time, am I right? Actually, hopefully not. Hopefully by the time you watch this, all the COVID nonsense will be done, and we can start to go back to normal after, like, 2 or 3 years of pandemic. But anyway, what was I? Oh yeah, so, I got a new shift. So I was working Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays overnight from 11 p.m. till 7 a.m. way out in the next county over, a place called the Waring House, which is more than, like, the speed limit of the highway is 80 kilometers an hour, but I always go 100 and it still takes me half an hour to get there, so that gives you an idea. So I go out and I work there and then finish at 7 in the morning and come home and go to bed, basically. But I got a new shift on Thursdays because so I get home Saturday night at 7, and then or 7 by then it's quarter to 8 or whatever, and then I go back in at midnight and work. There's a local courthouse which is just down the street from me, which is a lot better, and then I work that from midnight till 8 in the morning. So now I have Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off, so we'll see. I won't be doing any Friday hockey games anymore, obviously. But I might still do the Saturday ones when they're on. We'll see. Yeah, it's not like a freeway. It's like a two-lane blacktop, Frog. He said, wait, 80 kilometers per hour is like only 40 miles per hour. That's wild. It's like a country two-lane blacktop, if you know what a two-lane blacktop is. And I'm not talking about the film with one of the Beach Boys either. I'm talking about, like, the style of highway it is, just to give you an idea. It's one of those. It's like a windy highway, like, local highway in the middle of the country. It's got, like, an oncoming lane and yeah, just, you get the idea. I know that I have those here. Yeah, by me. The term, though, not everyone knows. But they are still about 60 miles per hour. Like, so what are your freeway speeds then? Because our freeways, the 401 is the 400 series highways, as we call them, or the auto route in Quebec. Our major freeways are 100 kilometers an hour. There's always arguments to raise the speed limits, but the cops always argue that if they raise the speed limit to 120, people will drive 140 and more. So if they keep it at 100, then they anticipate people will still speed, but at least that way they won't speed as crazily. So blacktops and freeways are the same. The only way they're distinguishable is if it crosses country lines. Oh, really? Yeah, so we have different categories of highway. I forget what the regular name for them, what the official name for them is. But, like, most of our, like, back route style highways are 80 kilometers. They're 90 in Quebec, but... and if you have your, like, driver's permit but not your full license, you're not allowed to drive on anything more than 80 kilometers an hour in Ontario if you only have your permit, and you also have to have a 5-year experienced full licensed driver in the passenger seat with you at all times. Things like that. You have interstates and parkways. That's what, yeah. So I guess it would be the equivalent of an interstate, kind of? Which are dependent on terrain, including being parkways and freeways, highways and such. Yeah, so they're the highways, and then the freeways, well, we have toll roads too, which are, but the big highways, where it's like 6 lanes and 4 lanes and so on, they're 100 kilometers. Interstates are closer to 200 kilometer an hour limits. 200 kilometers seems really fast. I don't know if that's right. I think you might have to check that. Because my car would probably rip itself to pieces if it tried to go that fast. I don't think I could get up to 200 in mine. Even going over 100, sometimes it starts to, like, it doesn't like it, but... Yeah. So, do you want to just keep hanging out like this, Frog, or do you want me to play a game, or... I was playing a bit of Cyberpunk 2077, but I was on the last mission where it's like, you know, the point of no return kind of thing. But I could start a new character or something if you wanted to see that, but... You probably have already played that game all through and everything, but... Scratch that. It's 120 to 125. Yeah, that is plausible. Because I get up to 125 sometimes and look down at the speedo and I'm like, oh, better slow down. But yeah, about anything over, like, yeah, 125 to 140, the car starts to get to its limits. mind you, it could have a governor programmed in because it was sold in Canada. So it might not actually be that the car isn't capable of it, but that it's the ECU is not. The ECU kicks in and tells the car to not do that anymore, and like makes it go slower, possibly. Oh, plating got stuck because the game bugged on me. Yeah, there's that one mission that a lot of people were having problems with, but they released a patch and it's supposed to get you past it. It's ironic because so before the one patch you could get past that, and after the one patch you could, but when they released one of the major patches, you get stuck on that part. But I got to that part before that patch came out, so I got past that part, if it's the part I'm thinking of. I got past that part, and then they released a patch, and then everyone got stuck because you're supposed to wait for somebody or whatever, and the person never shows up, or something like that anyway. But they eventually did fix that. But a lot of people by that point were so sick of the game. Although I did have a weird thing where I was going to there was an underground parking garage, and the road and all the buildings and everything disappeared, so I was driving on glass, and then the car went down into this underground parking lot, and then I was like kind of stuck for a bit, and then the scenery and everything loaded, and I was able to get out of there, and it was a dead end. But yeah, I was like, oh, there's one. Too bad I wasn't streaming right now, but yeah. I wonder if, again, with Streamlabs, I guess Streamlabs is just showing me the chat from Twitch. I kind of wish, because it's doing multi-platform, I kind of wish I could see the chat from all of the platforms, you know what I mean? So, like, if somebody comments on YouTube or whatever, I can see that. Or on Facebook, if anyone's even watching on Facebook. Yeah, also, I noticed Twitter, when it says I'm going live, it had the Streamlabs link, so I was like, So I copied that and put it in the computer to see what it did. And the Streamlab link, I think, is what I'm going to use. Instead of putting a million different links whenever I'm, like, announcing that I'm going live. And the Streamlabs thing has a donate button, which it's like, oh, well, now I want to send people there. Because potentially people can be like, yeah, he's alright. Maybe I'll throw him a few bones. And I can get money out of it, potentially. So I think from now on, I'm just going to send the Streamlabs link. And then whatever, if people are on YouTube or Twitch or whatever they want to watch it on, they can. But you need a twin PC setup usually for that. Because you can have it all up. Yeah. Without losing the functionality. Yeah, technically, I guess I could throw up YouTube and stuff on different windows on my TV monitor, or TV, because it's just sitting with the regular desktop right now with nothing on it, but I think the reason I stopped I used to do that with Twitch, where I'd have Twitch up so I could see what it looks like to normal viewers, but then I got echoes and stuff. But I guess if I mute it, it should, let's take a gander over here. If anyone, I doubt anyone's even on YouTube right now, on my live, but if you are, I'll be responding to you in a second. To normal viewers, yeah, obviously there's a delay because, you know, that's the nature of live, but I just muted it there. Can I pop out pop out chat. Sweet. What happens if I go to Facebook? Does the YouTube chat stay up? Alright, so it looks like the YouTube chat is still going, but just go to my thing here. Here we go. No. The chat, I've never actually watched a YouTube. Is it just a regular comments section? Like, do they have a live chat? I guess, is it just comments? Let's not do the YouTube, or the Facebook one, I mean. Oop, there. Whatever. Okay. Yeah, so I muted YouTube and stuff. Because you can have it all up. You do have... Yeah, okay, so... You can have it all up. Alright. Oh. I don't know if you can hear my neighbors coming in, but... Okay. I don't know. I guess you just use the regular chat functions and then it... I don't know. Facebook. I guess you just use the regular chat. Whatever. If you're watching this on Facebook, I apologize that I'm not interacting with you as much, but it keeps freezing and stuff too on Facebook, and I can't seem to find a chat window. I don't know if it's because I'm doing it from a public page or what, but it seems really glitchy, and it doesn't really seem... It said I reached 2 people, but one of them might have actually been me playing around with it, trying to get it to work, so... Alright. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think anyone's in any of the other chats anyway, so... So anyway, do you want to just keep chatting around? That's not a thing. Do you want to just keep, like, hanging out and visiting like this, Frog? Or would you rather watch me play a game? Or, like, we got Golfing Over It. We've got that Back to the Future game. There's, I'm up for anything. Alright. Hmm. Well, one of these days I should actually break out the Switch. In fact, I yeah, maybe another time we'll do that. Um, I've got the PlayStation all loaded and everything anyway, so we'll just stick with the PlayStation. Oh, or not? Where'd it go? Hmm. Alright, just give me a second here. This again, it for some reason as soon as I hit that live button, things stop working the way that they were before. Okay. Alright, bear with me here. Once again, it wouldn't be one of these streams without, okay. So it's working there, why isn't it working here? Oh, that's why. Sort of. Okay, now we're getting somewhere, but... Alright. I'm up for anything. That is loud, but I can't see. Okay. Yeah, so when I go to the Elgato software, it's working perfectly. I can see what game it is. Apparently you can hear it. I should have, but can't see. How's that? Is that better? Oh, actually, probably don't need that because the Elgato's got its own thing. That might be why it was echoing. Oop. Okay, so that went that up. Audio input we don't need. Yeah, the one moment please is throwing me off here because it. How's that for volume? Is that better? Or a bit more? How are your ears now? Did you notice a difference, or is it somewhere else too? Desktop audio. Oh, I don't need that. Mic auxiliary. Oh wait, desktop audio. Alright, that should be it. How's it now? Is it better? Not bleeding, but it's desktop audio you need to put. Okay, yeah. So I just shut off. I just muted the desktop audios. That's muted. Just going through and checking my levels. The only thing is this microphone and the Elgato now. Yeah. Well, the Elgato has its own slider. So, if we... So can you can still hear... Just a second here. I don't know if I'll be able to... Okay, I can hear the music. You can't hear the game? Alright. Oh, wait. Okay, so... How about now? Is it good now? I'm just playing around with my levels. Alright. Um... How's that? When I switch stuff, is it really loud? Okay. Because there's two desktop audio levels and the Elgato. Yeah, let's turn that one down a bit. So, what were the two game? Yeah. So, is there anything I could play Endwalker since, or maybe I can. I don't know if. Actually, let's see if. Oh no, never mind. Well, it's not gonna take that long. Maybe I'll. Nah, let's not. Also, I don't know if I think I got an email saying that I think my brother set up autopay and then forgot he had done that. So I think my brother's actually paying for my character and doesn't realize that he's doing it. Because my character's thing had expired, so I was like, alright, that's the end of that. Then I got another email a little while later being like, hey, your thing came through. And I was like, did it now? Wonder how he feels about that. He doesn't know, obviously. But that's okay. I will forget to tell him for now. Because I have a feeling he'll be like, well, you're working, you can pay for it. But honestly, I can't justify paying for that game, to be honest. Because I go through phases where I play it a lot. And then I just don't play it for, like, long periods of time. Especially if I'm not playing it with people, and since my brother and his friends were the ones I was playing it with, like, I don't know. It just, I get sick of it for a while, and then even when I do play it, it's like, well, I don't play it enough to justify paying the subscription, I feel, but I think you and Shanny just aren't really into gaming as much as me. Yeah, plus sometimes Final Fantasy triggers my vertigo a little bit. I don't know why, but I get sick sometimes when I play it. And it doesn't happen with other games, just certain games, and that's one of them, where I'm like, woof. I don't really know why. It used to be especially bad too when I'd have this monitor. The reason this monitor's on my coffee table is because originally I'd sit on the couch on the other side of this monitor, and my brother would sit here, or vice versa. One of us would have the TV, and one of us would have this monitor set up, and we would play games together when he lived with me. And then when he moved out, I kept the monitor here because I didn't really know where else to put it. And then when I started streaming, it's way more convenient to have a spare monitor that I can use for whatever. So, speaking of which, yep, nobody's commented or anything on YouTube. Okay. So, anyway, whatever. Yeah. Me on stream today. It's good to be playing. Slay the Spire. What is that, a vampire game? I'll find out, obviously, when I go over there, but... It's a card game. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, we're definitely not playing FF. My gosh. Yeah. I was tempted to play this game when if Shani was in it. Not this game, but Cyberpunk, because I don't know if she's seen that game, but she's talked about it and stuff. And she did I thought she'd done a set, but it was just when she was playing around with the filters, I guess. That's great. Can we play this game like... They have an online thing. In theory, could you, Shani, Rage, and I play this game? Frog? It's a covert operation. A lone bro must use agility to penetrate the terrorist defenses and assassinate their leader. Possibly, I don't know how it does. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if they have multi-platform or what. I think Rage has a PS4, but he's the only one that I know of. You and Shani might either use PC or she has Xbox as well, I think. Oh, this one. Okay, I remember this. So you get special abilities and items if you do the C missions, which is... Yep. Yep. Hey, Chris Flores, welcome. Good to see ya. Shani has been playing hasn't been playing games much before you two. Shani has been playing games as much before you two hang out in the community, to be honest. Yeah, well, whoops. Oh crap. This is just to tease me, I think. Well, maybe I can... I don't know how this is gonna... I might be able to... Oh! Yeah. Yeah, so when I first joined, the first stream I ever saw Shani play, and it was... Dread Hunger. Alright, good. This is tricky, this part. Nothing. Whoops. Oh well. Both Xbox and PC. Oh, both her and I have Xbox and PC, yeah. Don't think you understood what both Adam and Shani like games to relax. That's competitively. Yeah, I don't really like... I don't know. I think my online... Whoops. That was the wrong button. I'm good at this. No, when Halo 3 came out, I think that was when I pretty much got sick of... I used to play LAN parties and stuff, games all the time. But again, Halo 3 was the first time I really encountered toxic fandom and people calling me the N-word and stuff, even though I'm white, but it doesn't matter. It's the principle of the thing. And, like, just all the, like, horrible sexist, homophobic, and, like, racist stuff. I'd never really experienced any of that before, and I was like, wow, it's hard to do this. I keep looking down, and then, yeah, survival games I don't really enjoy. Even our D&D game, the DM tried to do a survival D&D game, and my brother and I hated it the whole time, and we're like, the last campaign we did was way better. I don't like having to worry about, oh shit, I gotta... Crap! I forgot about this part. Oh, I didn't do it. Yeah. I don't really like allocating resources and, like, having to figure all that shit out, and... Give me, especially for tabletop RPGs, it's like, I don't even want to keep track of how many arrows and stuff I have, or bullets in my gun or whatever. Oops. Yeah, so I'm not really into, survival games and whatnot. Yeah, I don't really also play a whole lot of games anymore, as you can tell. I guess when I was a teenager I could have called myself a gamer, but I'm 37 now, so that was a long time ago. Jump! Yeah, boy! Woo! Fuck! No! I don't know what I'm supposed to do there. Let's do this! Okay, good. Alright. Well, I kind of know. Oh! Why? What am I missing here? Yeah, I don't get it. The jump is too big. What am I missing here? Yeah, you just can't make it.
Mission failed. Come on, bros. Come on, bros. Mission failed. Come on, bros.
Alright, yeah, you can lurk, Chris, that's fine.
Mission failed. 3, 2, 1, go!
The whole gimmick of this level is that they want to teach you to sprint run. Whoops, that definitely. But, yeah, it's still not enough to... There's no double jump or anything.
Make them pay.
Oh, that didn't even grab onto the zip line.
Let's do this.
Sprinted and...
One more time.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm supposed to do there. I don't know if you played this game and know the mechanics.
Mission failed. Let's do this.
But...
3, 2, 1, come on, bros. Mission failed.
Yeah, I really am having a hard time figuring this one out. That, alright. Yes! No! Damn, okay, but that's how you zip line and... Okay. But we're getting somewhere, though. Yes! Yes! The trick is you ignore all those guys. I love how it's steroids, but they put vitamins over it. Alright. So you get something for doing those sea missions. Irakistan, they said we wouldn't be able to find it on a map. Alright, these are you. Well, oh, this is cool. Big oil country.
3, 2, 1, go!
I'm gonna destroy you. Oh, she's tricky. Actually, once you figure out that you can just... You just push down and shoot with her, I guess. Otherwise she does that, but... America. Okay, that was dumb. Okay, we're just gonna... Oh, nice! Right into the buzz. I like it. Some motherfuckers are always trying to skate uphill. Oh, I don't really know what the steroids do. You. Yeah, I was hoping I could hit it and then run away, and then it would like burn for a bit and then blow up, but yeah. Aww. Some guys are not suited for that.
3, 2, 1, let's go!
Basically, I was only going down there to see if there was any, I was only going down there to see if there were any guys that needed rescuing. Oh, sweet! Stuff can knock those blades over and cut. That's awesome. Alright, so... So the blades are scary, but they're also cool. Aww. Predator. Wow, this takes out a lot of ground. Fuck. Oh, nice. Yay! I like it.
3, 2, 1, go, go, go!
I'm gonna be calling it, I think, soon, because I think Shani just announced that she's going live soon. Fuck! Take that, missile guy. Delicious steroids. Of course, I prefer the bomb iron. You know, when you're pumping, it's better than I can't say on Twitch. Taste my lemon.
Failed! 3, 2, 1, go, go, go!
Hey, Frog. Who's the law now? That's a callback to our squad video. Check it out on my YouTube channel. I think it's called The Squad Second Caper, which theoretically, the Squad First Caper should be going up on Shani's channel at some point. I put a whole bunch of files onto a jump drive and mailed them to her, including I found part of the first squad video we ever did, because I didn't know I had it, but apparently I did. And, satisfying. Anyway, oh shit, get the fuck away from me. Anyway, oopsie toodles. Aww. But anyway, yeah, I am to know. But anyway, I found the first squad, part of it. I had it on my computer, and I didn't remember saving it, so I was like, where the heck did you come from? But I gave Shani, or I sent Shani a copy of it, plus I edited an intro and stuff for it. And had some other stuff too. Whoop. How's this corpse sending those? Huh. Anyway, the point is, because it was just her feed and not like mine or Frog's or anything, I figured she could upload it onto her YouTube channel. So I mailed her, like, put it in the post and mailed it to her. Then when she got it, she got the letter that came with it, but the jump drive was missing. So I resent it. I resent it again, but went to a better post office this time and got like advice as to how to prevent that from happening again. And she was like, "Yeah, it's probably customs that did that, because they don't. If they saw the bulge in the envelope and then saw just a random jump drive, they don't know what's on it." So they probably would have confiscated it. You're supposed to fill out paperwork so that they know what you're sending. Whoops. Oh. Anyway. This is gonna be great. Yeah. Anyway, so as I was saying, so I sent it again, so she should be getting it. I checked recently. It's in it's in Chicago, or was as of Thursday, I think. Nope, bad puppies. Steroids.
Yeah.
Oop, nope. Anyway, yeah, so you can see both of our squad videos. Was the point of that. I kept getting distracted during the story. Oh man. I love The Rocketeer. People liked to shit on it for a couple years there, and I don't really know why. It's just a popular thing to do. Oh, you motherfucker. It's just a popular thing to do, but I should have played... Although, the reason I'm playing this mainly is because I haven't really had a chance to show off my capture card very much. But, so I wanted to. But, oops, that was dumb. But anyway, yeah, so... But I should have played that golf game. Although Shani, since it was her idea, might want me to play it when she's around. So... One thing, I'm racking up the rescues. I think... Usually you have enough time with him to... Anyway. Alright, when I run out of lives, I think I'm gonna call it. Because I want to watch Shanning's stream. Also, Frog, are you still streaming? Sacre bleu! Yeah, I got a Snapchat notification, and that usually means that Shanning's going live. I think that's what it is. Plus, somebody said that she said she was, so... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoops! Shit, that bridge. Spark me to pull. No, 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 okay. Oh, I don't know where I'm going. Oh shit! There's the devil. Oh, you! Yeah, bye. He said to be 10 minutes, 10 minutes ago. He says now. It means 10 to 20 minutes. But, oh, by the way, hey Nico, how's it going? Just here to raise. Shani in a bit. Streaming it tonight. Raid. Oh, raid. Yeah, okay. She said she'd be 10 minutes, okay. I'm just gonna quickly switch inputs back to my PC. Oh, hit. We're gonna. Alright. Oh, where's the. Shani plays. And if so, I'm gonna do the raid thing, which I actually like doing. It's kind of neat when okay, she's not live yet. But what we're gonna do, gang, is I'm going to Alright. Let me show you guys something here. This is what I do, because I'm always the first one in, if you're ever wondering my secret. So, well, it's hard to see because of the brightness, but... Basically, I have it on that page, ready to go. When you go to twitch.com or twitch.tv/ShanyPlays, if you click on the little icon with her name, the circle avatar, it'll take you to that, and I exit out of the what to watch next videos, and I just have it sitting on there, and then once she goes live on the PC, it automatically will stream to that, so that I just leave it there. I wish you could do it on mobile, but they don't have that. You have to wait for the notification to pop up on mobile before you can go in. But, so in the comment I wrote, incoming rating party, so as soon as I see her go up, I'll hit enter. And then on here, I will, on here, which I'm pointing at, which you can't see, OBS Streamlabs, I hit /raid, and then, because it's connected to my chat on Twitch, it will automatically feed it through Twitch and send us all over to her Twitch page. And then my chat page will actually change color to show me that it worked, which is kind of neat, actually. So once she goes live, we will all be joining her. It's not a secret, you're telling us every time. Alright. Alright, Nico. Not a very well-kept secret. You tell us every time you do it. It's actually common knowledge by this point. Even if it was a secret, you would have given it away already. That already didn't sound German at all. Not that the rest of it did, but that especially didn't. She said she should. I agree. It's not a secret. You're telling us every time. I do it too. Yeah. All right. Well, some people don't know, because people were used to be like, how are you always the first one in? And I was like, well, you just have her page ready on the PC and just let it sit, and then as soon as it starts, it'll automatically take you to it. Yeah, the thing is, like you said, very Christoph Waltz German. As a Canadian, I'm obligated to help you on your quest. Bang. Oopsie daisy. Anyway. I'm trying to think. Because usually when I do an impersonation of a friend, I base it off of somebody. Like my friend Jonathan, who produced the 5 Hours Till Dawn movie and stuff that I was in and played one of the characters. For him, he's a huge Sly Stallone fan, and he used to have... He had surgery on his jaw, but his jaw used to stick out a little bit, so he had a weird little speech impediment that's mostly gone now, but especially when I first knew him, he had a bit of a speech impediment. A little bit. And so he kind of talks like Sly Stallone. So I used to do a combination of Homestar Runner and Sly Stallone when I'd imitate him. So I'd be like, oh, hey guys, we're just doing another movie. But he's very successful in the film industry. He goes to like he used to go to like the MGM Oscar parties in like Los Angeles, California, and he's done well for himself. So he can handle a little bit of ribbing every now and then. Before the pandemic, he was working for a big SFX, or visual effects company. And I was like, you don't have any experience with digital art or animation. How'd you get that job? He's like, well, you know, I just got connections and da-da-da. I don't know what he did, though, because he's never, like... I still don't know what he did, but because Montreal's been the epicenter for most of the outbreaks, I don't think he's moved back, but... Well, Shani, are you coming on or not? What I might as well do is just type it and just not hit enter, and then that way we'll all... I can just... Shani plays with 3 N's. Alright, so now... So now, when I hit enter on there, it will give my incoming rating party thing, and then when I come back here... Speaking of which, I should actually, like... Though it doesn't really matter, because I don't have enough followers and stuff, but it would be cool. I should record, like, incoming rating party and stuff like... Excuse me, stuff like that. but nobody ever rates me or anything, so... I don't even know, are any of you even subscribed? Do I even have any subscribers on Twitch? Or do you all just like, whatever, I'd rather watch the ads than see more of his face, or pay him? No, I'm just kidding. But, also, are any of you still watching? I'm a follower at the moment. Yeah, I follow yours too, Frog. Yours and Shani's, I think, are the only two that I'm on. There's a couple that I pop in and watch every now and then, but they're big streamers too, so I'm like, they don't need me to sub. But you guys, obviously, I don't mind. And also the ads are really annoying too, so. When you make partner, I'm pretty sure you can tell it when you do like a hotkey and it'll just play the ads. And then, but when you're not, obviously, I'm not even an affiliate yet, you have to just, the ads play when you first log in and then randomly. Not sure if only affiliates get ads. Yeah. Don't I get ads? I thought people have said before that they've come in and there's been an ad. Or there has been an ad. Either way, it's not like I get any money from that. Let's go back to, might as well go back to Big Cam here. Yeah, there we go. Kind of was getting sick of listening to the Broforce thing over and over again. Partners can space the timing between ads. Yes, yeah. Some of the ones I watch do that. They're like, alright, time for ads, blah, blah, blah. Ironically, a lot of them I would just watch on YouTube when they would rebroadcast it on YouTube, but... You're probably going to hear this, but I'm just checking her... 24 minutes ago, she said it in 10 minutes. 4 minutes ago. Yep. Oh man, it's so funny. Basically what you said, Nico, is true about the and you've been making that joke a lot, but it's always true. And I remember one time, because I think we all make that joke with her too, and you're not the only one, but you do it the most, and probably yours are the funniest when you do it. But anyway, one time, like the one and only time I didn't like have her thing set up, she said she was going live, so I was like, alright, well that gives me time. So I got up and like got a drink and did some other stuff, and then I came back and she was live, and I was still the first one in her comments, but she'd been live for like a minute or two, and she was like, basically like, haha, I tricked you, like she did it on purpose, and I was like, she's like, normally I say it and it's like 5 minutes, but this time I actually did it, and then immediately hit the go live button. And she acted like she was doing a practical joke on me, and I was like, no, come on. Just hang on a darn minute. I was like, this wasn't intentional. Of course I'm right. Yeah, I know. Oh! There... Well... Oops. Boop. And then we come over here, and... Boop. I don't know if anyone can still see me, but...
Testing.
Oh, yeah, okay, raid now. Bye. And I'm going to end the stream here for those of you watching on other platforms. Thank you very much, and have a wonderful rest of your night.